Okay, sorry, what was that, Shore?
Lisa was saying we can just continue on this course for another 100 meters and start another transect. And if
Okay.
we see something, we need to slam on the brakes, but I think we want to keep making tracks unless there's something really compelling to
Sure thing. I'm still moving
stop and look at.
eastward, and then eventually I'll pivot a bit southeast, just so we can hit the base of this steeper slope. I'll bring up that slope map again, just to remind here. Yeah, so just want to kind of hit that head on and go straight up it. Maybe I'll head there right now, actually.
Head straight toward EB rather than off to the.
I'll head down to this.
Or, yeah.
I'm presuming we want to hit that slope, so.
Yeah.
Don't want to breeze by it. Okay, I'm going to change course to 120. Bridge nav. Change course to 120. Thank you. It'll be a bit along contour, just so we can go up this steeper bit.
Yeah. Yeah, good. More of the Faria, I'm not pronouncing it right. Lisa, Faria sponge. Lots of sponges. Mycali, the boot sponge, dirty sponge. More of that yellow Mycali. And more Faria over there, right? To the left?
Yes.
Correct. To the left.
Correct. Roger that. Roger Wilco.
Roger that.
Oh, there's a cat shark, correct?
I didn't see it. My video is kind of stopping.
We are. Would you like to slow?
Frequently.
Yeah, I think that was
probably
good eye, Lisa.
Maybe yeah.
Bridge nav. Slow speed to 0.3.
Well, I have good teachers.
Especially as we get to that slope, we'll want to be going 0.3.
Oh, this is cool.
Bright yellow.
Look at these yellow, yeah.
Yeah. Like highlighter yellow.
I wonder what compound creates that color.
Good question.
Okay, so there's, well, I thought it was a long spine thorny head. Now I'm not so sure. Oh, we're getting into a nice diversity of sponges.
Yeah, it looks like we're going up an aisle and there's sponges flanking the sides of the aisle here. One after the other. Pretty pattern on the Dover sole flatfish.
Oh, look at this sponge off to the right. My video is freezing about every 7 seconds. So if I'm not in tune with what you're seeing, that's why.
Right. Oh, so the white IKEA lamp is on the collection list. Would you like us to take a collection, Abby?
IKEA lamp, it's on the collection list. I think so, since she's saying it's on the collection list.
Yeah.
We've passed it though, right? Okay.
Yeah. So if we see
Keep
another
our eye
one,
out for another one.
so it's the white heterocony, I think it looked like.
I think it's actually, it looks almost like a barrel sponge, but it's clean on the outside. And it's shaped a little differently. I think that's the sponge she's referring to.
Thanks, Taylor Ann.
Yeah, thank you.
It seemed like it had a little bit of a waffle cone pattern to it, but not as extreme. But yeah.
Yeah, she said row 8. I don't know what that means. I'm sure you guys have a guide or something.
She sent us something just recently, so let me open it.
Did she email that?
Yep. She emailed it at
sponge sheet,
1:15
cheat
today.
sheet. Got it. White lumpy barrel sponge in the 2020 master collection list.
Okay, if we see one.
So is that one down to the lower? Oh. Yeah, so feel free to call out because like I said, my video is freezing up periodically, so I may not see and call out early enough for you to stop.
Me too.
Is this one coming up though?
Yeah, you can see it up there, Brent.
Yeah, right next to this clump of Pharea.
Yeah.
To the left of the laser.
Let's take a sample if possible.
What was that? You want a sample here?
It's not too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
That lumpy white sponge, but we'll find another one.
Well,
We're looking for that lumpy white sponge.
We can stop whenever you like. Just call it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going too fast, so we can stop. And we're out ahead.
So we're looking for a white lumpy sponge shaped like a vase.
I think I see one coming up. Maybe not. On that rock there.
The Pharea, is that what we're looking at?
No, it's the IKEA lamp sponge.
Oh, was that it?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to pull up the collection list, but I don't see any sponges on this list.
Bumpy. And Lisa, just to clarify, Abby's saying what she emailed us is what a list of what has already been collected. The cheat sheet only shows what have already been collected here. So it's the master collection list we need to look at.
Okay, thank you. I'll look in there. Thanks. Because I was thinking there is no row 8.
I know, me too. It only goes to 5. 5 sheets.
Thank you. Yes, on the second tab of the master collection list.
Thank you so much. I see that. Oh.
Among the three of us, we'll get it figured out.
Okay, so it's spiky.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now I know what I'm looking for.
Row 8.
And does the green
You're tugging
color
Argus?
mean that it was not collected yet, or it was?
Okay.
Green is what we want to collect.
Green is what we want to collect, okay.
So you're going to slow down, Ben? Yeah, you can see you tugged Argus a bit.
White, spiky, lumpy barrel or vase sponges. Good image.
Maybe that's one to the right there.
To the right? Is that where you're?
Yeah.
In the foreground?
Yeah.
So
it's about mid-screen off to the right.
mid-screen
Or
off
do you
to the
think
right.
the one in the foreground? Let's look at the one in the foreground and see.
The one, it's kind of the middle of these three sponges. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just okay.
Yeah, I think you're headed right for it.
We're almost at it.
It's in the bottom of the screen or the top? Or in the middle?
Well, we weren't sure about the bottom, but I think what you're headed toward in mid-screen, the lasers are almost on it.
The lasers,
is
okay.
it. Yeah.
All right.
The lasers just went past it.
Yeah. And I
Yeah, the sponge on the left of that rock.
I see one in the foreground too now that's smaller, but I think we're headed for the right one as well.
I'm just going to hold up, just give it a little more.
Sorry about that, guys. Must be sort of confusing. We're like, hurry up, and then we see something, and then we stop. So I apologize for the
really appreciate it.
going on here.
No, hold it's position. Over there. No.
Go faster. No, slow down.
So I asked Abby, is this it? And she can't tell yet, but we'll zoom in and see. We'll get a closer look.
Sure. We're just getting set up here.
Okay. Are you refreshing your whole screen, Lisa, or are you just restarting the video feed when you freeze up?
I just refresh. Okay. I just
try that.
Go out of, full screen mode and then hit the refresh.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll try that.
Is that happening to both of you right now?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, okay, you're good.
Okay.
Maybe Abby,
I'm not so good.
Describe what's going on with yours.
Well, it's freezing up pretty often, every 7 seconds or so. Now I just refreshed my screen, like Lisa described, and let's see if we do a little better.
How many feeds have you got open right now?
Let me minimize this one. All the other 3 channels are not running, so just channel 1. And then I have the chat open.
Is it that tall sponge on the back left there? Is that what we're after?
I think we need a zoom.
It's
see if it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the tall one on the left.
Left of the lasers.
Left of the lasers, correct.
It's not super tall. It's more kind of squatty and fat.
The vase looking one?
Yeah. See what Abby says.
The one that's above the mask looking one.
A mask, yeah.
Roger.
Or conch shell.
It does look like a mask. Oh, and there's a long spine thorny head if you want to glance to the right and see that spine.
Are we going to sample this guy or you just want to look at it?
Well, we wanted to zoom in and we're waiting for a confirmation from Abby, who's having a look.
Steve, you can zoom in there.
Thank you. That's great.
Let me know if you need a tighter view.
We're waiting to hear what Abby says. She's in the science chat.
It looks different from the
This
picture.
It
might
looks a
be-
little different,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Fuzzier.
looks dirtier. So it might be interesting sponge. It looks different.
That's what
So
she
we could-
said. So, Abby,
Yeah.
should we continue on with the search? Or do you want us to sample this?
It could be, but it's somewhat in a state of. Let's continue.
She said, let's
Sorry.
continue. All right. But
Okay.
thanks for the good zoom in.
So we're looking for something like this, but with more pronounced protuberances or,
Kinda
blocks
like,
that stick out.
spikes or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except thick spikes.
We're going to go 110.
Two
Roger.
Hagfish.
Two
in
hagfish in a
Ugh.
sponge. 3 hagfish in a sponge.
Zoom in there a bit, Steve.
Yeah, gotta
We
zoom
don't
in on
want to
that.
know what they're doing.
Wow.
They might be
Aw.
feeding on something.
Yeah, Roger, sorry. Thank you.
Ooh,
Maybe
there's a
it's 2.
bivalve next to it.
Is it 2 or 3? I think
It's
definitely
2.
it's 2. Yeah. Weird.
Are you moving the ship
Yeah.
now?
No, haven't yet. You ready?
Yep.
Bridge nav.
Whoa.
Let's go 100 meters. Sorry, 75 meters. 115. Thank you.
So is that where its gills are, below its mouth? Did you see that?
Oh, there's 3.
No, there are 3, huh?
Yeah, there are 3. So I don't know. It seemed like it was flaring open its sort of modified jaws.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's, if you look up with the bubble camera.
Daniel says, on the clam, you see the radial striations, quite typical for Limmidae, the family.
Get another angle on.
Oh, right. You can see the pores along its side. Are those the gill
Yeah.
openings?
Is bubble cam on
Yeah, you can get
satellite feed
another.
3 or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get another angle on channel 3.
Yep.
Wow.
There's a few in there. It looks like a couple more.
I think they're kind of cute. I'm getting looks from Rennie.
Like the ugliest creature.
No,
I don't know. I don't think they're that creepy.
they're not that ugly. They're like
Night-
ugly cute, like sea
Nightmare
pigs.
fuel.
Sea pigs are ugly cute too.
They are the only known living animals that have a skull but no vertebral column, although hagfish do have rudimentary vertebrae.
Yeah, they're sort of in between, the chordates and the invertebrate.
What's the difference between rudimentary vertebrae and a I can't say that word, vertebral
Column.
column?
I think it might have to do with sort of the structure that the material that the structure is made of.
Okay. So they're not connected by.
Okay. Ship's moving.
Here's 14 fun facts about hagfish. These frightening creatures defend themselves with slime and chow down on animal carcasses. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them. They look like they're in a bird's nest or something. Hagfish are widely considered, oh, this is not fair, the most disgusting animals in the ocean, if not on Earth. The eel-shaped creatures use 4 pairs of thin sensory tentacles surrounding their mouths to find food, including carcasses of much larger animals. Once they find their meal, they bury into it face first. Oh, yeah. They're undoubtedly unique.
That's for sure.
There is a Hagfish Day, which occurs every year on the 3rd Wednesday of October.
Oh, we're past
I
it.
missed it.
That was
We
the
missed
21st.
it.
We're still
There's
looking for
76
that coral. I mean,
76 sponge, 76 species of hagfishes. They can go months without food. They absorb nutrients straight through their skin. And although they're jawless, hagfish have 2 rows of tooth-like structures made of keratin that they use to burrow deep into carcasses.
I think sea lampreys are way more creepy looking than hagfish.
Yeah, with the teeth.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this.
The International Union for Conservation of Nature found that 12% of hagfish species are at an elevated risk of
fishing gear.
extinction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we have any lines up in the water?
I don't see any on Argus,
yeah.
but I wouldn't doubt it.
To be disconnected.
There's a...
Are those crabs?
Look, it caught some crabs.
Yep.
I know. Poor crabs are trapped.
Let's see if
Look,
Feeling
they
good
do
to continue, Dan? As
Yeah,
far
we're
as the
good.
ship? Okay.
We're good.
Roger. Double checking.
So you think those crabs have lived in there for a long time?
Oh. Are they stuck in there?
Oh.
I'd say that's been there a while.
I'm looking to see if the opening allows them to get out or
Yeah, so
not,
can we cut them free?
We should free them.
or whether it's
They might be happy in there if they're still alive,
True.
right?
Yeah.
No predators.
Some sponges growing in there
Look,
too.
there's a. Is it a sponge or is that the buoy?
That looks like
At the
a
bottom there might be sponges, but the top looks like that might
that
be
looks
a
like
plastic
that
jar.
that little white jar is for bait. They put bait in that. And I think it has holes in it. I'm guessing that's what that is. It seems like I've seen traps.
So does this kind of thing happen on purpose or on accident? Like, did people just discard?
Well,
is this typical to discard fishing gear?
No. This is derelict gear. It looks like to me, and if it's still capturing things, it's what they refer to as ghost fishing, which is one of the
And and the
pitfalls
amount of
of-
debris growing on it.
I want to stop
It's been
him
here
up for a minute.
a long time. It's been here for a long
Bridge
time.
nav.
Sure, Dan.
Hold position.
Well, I can't really tell if there are a lot of dead carcasses in it. So I don't know if these crabs are somehow able to get out.
I wonder
or
if it hit
not,
that.
but-
I wonder if it hit that rock in the background. Hit the rock and then busted the rope.
Erica says it's a sablefish pot, and it's definitely an accident. They're expensive, so fishermen don't want to lose
That looks
them.
like a shackle at the end of that line, maybe?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Erica.
Busted.
Doesn't look like there's any way out to me.
No,
But they're still
And
alive,
the
so they must be getting some food.
Oh yeah.
some
Yeah.
food. Yeah, that's what someone on the science chat, Kirsten is saying. They may still be getting enough food.
Can you get a shot from Argus? Got enough shots for a 3D model of that one? How not to run your fishing gear.
Yeah, you can see the entrance to it coming up through what would be the side of it. There's a sort of a sponge there, and there's an opening.
Is there a rockfish in there, or is it underneath it? It's under it.
And I'm
it's
trying to
underneath it.
figure that. It looks like it might.
Looks like they can get in and out on the bottom there. Maybe not.
Yeah. It's definitely been there a while, but not
They could have entered when they were small.
real long.
And not figured out how to get out.
Erica might be able to tell us what that mesh is comprised of, whether that's like a nylon or polyester or polyline, or if it's steel or that would rust. And
Is it sponge that's like growing through it almost?
yeah, that fish is
The rockfish
underneath it.
is
Underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big rockfish.
probably nylon line, she says, so it won't be decaying
Swim in there, Steve?
anytime soon.
Oh, that's good.
Is that a hole or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Scaring him the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he's got an
Maybe we-
exit. The crabs are stuck. Oh, actually, no. I thought I saw a hole in it, but it's not.
Don't go in.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Is that crab coming out?
It almost looks like it is.
Nope.
Stay down, Thorny Head.
Ah,
Yeah,
he got
There you
away.
go.
got out. There we go.
It was going to be crab food.
Yeah. So where there's one of these, there could be more. We'll have to keep our eyes out.
You guys seen enough of the trap?
Yeah.
We gotta at least make it to
Okay.
EB before this watch is over, or they're never gonna get anywhere.
Or what?
Okay.
EV or
Good
bust?
goal.
EB or bust.
Roger.
Let's see. Let's go another 50 meters, 115.
115.
Bridge nav.
115.
50 meters, 115. And then after that, we will go
You have
straight
a
upslope.
full wrap right now, too. I don't know if you noticed.
What?
Yeah. You want to go to the
You
right.
must turn Argus the wrong way. Serious?
Yeah. Negative wraps. You want to go all the way to
Oh.
right. Turn heading to the right.
Here, Taylor, and here's another 3D sponge.
Opportunistic.
Thanks, Jake.
So we
Yep.
gotta
I don't know how I
unwrap the
did that.
cable. Did the cable get?
You were close to 2 at one point.
Cable?
It's just the tether between between Herc and Argus.
I think it was because you were spinning
Get a
and then I
twist in
spun
it.
back to look at you.
Roger.
So you probably didn't realize.
So they're undoing a twist.
Stand by for tether management.
Roger that.
He's be adding it in.
You want to go the other way?
What?
Yeah. Negative wraps, so.
Okay, we've gone around that way. Now we'll look at it from the other side.
Inadvertent photo pirouette.
I gotta go around again, or am I good?
You're at negative. You're at 0.7 wraps right now.
Do you want me to hold the ship up here?
No, I'll catch up. Yeah, you better stop him on
Where do you read that, Jake?
Bridge now.
On the Argus screen, it's there. Struggle. And on the Herc screen, it's
position.
Here.
Thank you.
We're at 0.6.
This is tether. So it's Herc wraps, and then 6.8, which is the winch cable coming down from the ship.
We're gonna have to have a half a wrap for a while if I want to go that way, right?
Yeah, I guess so. We're going 110.
Yeah, 115.
Okay, you can move him again.
Bridge nav. meters, 115. Argus is facing south right now.
Yes.
Roger.
I think I'm getting pulled a bit. Yeah.
Might be.
Got delta 20.
Yeah, I'm coming down a little bit.
I'll come up the hill towards you.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay. Still feels like we have a turn.
Yep, you do have a turn.
All good now?
Yeah.
Just going 30 meters in this direction, and then we'll cut upslope.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got 30 more meters. I've lost track of how far we are from the last one, but we haven't moved very far, I don't think.
From what?
Good.
Are we gonna hook a left turn or a right turn here?
You'll be making a left upslope. Kind of behind you now. It'll be roughly northeast. I think we'll be going something like 025 upslope.
Roger. I'm gonna spin the other way then.
Roger.
Sorry, I'm probably pulling you a bit. I was a little high on the delta.
That's all right. Making everybody dizzy.
I was just going to say.
Sorry.
Close your eyes.
Sometimes you gotta turn right to go left.
Still going 115 a little bit.
Roger.
More of those clams. I've already forgotten the common name.
So then, Steve?
Assista.
File clams. Or a different kind.
Are you saying file clams? Clams?
Well, someone was calling the clams we were seeing earlier file clams, but they had more, well, these have those ridges too. I'm not a clam expert by any means.
I was just curious
Maybe
because I
someone
do
will
see
chime
these
in.
here and there. So
Now I
sure
see
get
the
idea, right?
striation.
So
Yeah.
are we changing course or what's?
Yeah,
looks like he's still.
we're just about to stop. That was
Oh,
that
I see,
30 meters 115, and then we're gonna go up.
Roger.
Yes, file clam from Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. Acesta. A-C-E-S-T-A.
Okay, let's go up 025.
025, roger.
Bridge nav. .200-meter step bearing 025. Thank you.
It's a Siphonophore.
Siphonophore. Thanks, Jake.
So is this where we could start another transect on the way, or have we not gone far enough?
We've gone far enough. We could do one up this
Okay.
slope if you're interested.
I'm spinning around, just to let you know.
Roger. Not putting another turn in my tether, are you?
Yeah.
Once you get up there, I might have to slow or stop. We'll just getting started there with that.
Is he going already or no?
He hasn't started yet. Well, he's called it in, but we're only just slowly starting up.
It's got the on gentle mode today.
Yeah.
Do I need to slide to the right somewhat?
Yep.
Roger.
A little bit. Do a DVL reset.
Somewhere in there.
There you go. That makes much more sense. Yeah, somewhere in there.
020, you said?
025.
025.
And he's just picking up now, 0.2 to 0.3. and we're going 0.3 up this. Let me say we'll start the transect here, Taylor.
Okay, sounds good. Transect number 3.
Number 3.
So we're starting another transect as we go up this slope. I'm going to mute while I type for a minute.
Quick gauge check.
Roger.
At the end.
Another yellow sponge. Yeah. And we started at 900. Yep. Some dead sponges. Yep. The 25 micromoles is considered the oxygen minimum zone. Is that what you're asking? There's another mushroom coral. Yep. We must be synced. My video, the refresh screen, I think helped my. Oh, and there is a little stick coral. Yep. Yep. They looked red to me. Daniel's noting that all the Acesta clams we're seeing are about the same size and that they might be all from the same recruitment event.
There was some line on the seafloor.
Class. Yep, there's the line. Over to the right.
Yep. We've got eyes on it here.
I think I see the rocket got caught on. No.
And we're going to pause the transect here just for a heartbeat while the Argus catches up.
Roger. Roger that.
I suspect the slope will be flattening out according to our map.
Copy.
That's a big bunch of dead sponge there. Or it looks dead.
Sponge looks like a rose almost.
Oh, yeah. With the crab in it. Or the squat lobster, I'm not sure which. Yeah. That was pretty. I haven't seen that sort of shape before. Variation on the same one, probably. Could be.
Is Lisa still
Now
with us?
that,
I'm not hearing her.
Yeah, I'm not hearing Lisa.
Lisa, are you? Yeah. Hello. I hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not hearing her.
A lot of sponges here.
Yeah, we're not hearing her in the van.
Oh, you're not?
No.
I can hear her.
That's weird.
Is she on the not on SPL but on the other line?
Nope.
Gremlins.
Here, I'm back.
Maybe try leaving V-Link and coming back in, Lisa, because we can't hear you in the control van.
So you can't hear me now either?
Oh, we got you.
Oh yeah, now we can.
Okay.
They can hear you now.
Yeah.
Did
I
we
think the talk.
resume the transect already?
Yeah.
Roger.
The talk function was off.
Okay.
Oh,
And that's,
you were muted.
Sometimes it does that. I don't even touch it. And
although I could hear you, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. I was listening to the other channel as well.
Yeah, same.
Well, that's because Di and I were connected psychically.
So. I guess so.
We've passed a couple of the sponges I think Abby was looking for, but we're now on a transect, so we can't stop to collect them. But this is
well,
great,
maybe at the end of the transect.
Habitat. Yeah, hoping we'll see more. And who is this? And this sponge, is it another hagfish or something else? Something gray. Can't quite tell.
So while we were trying to figure out my comm situation here, did we resume transect?
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't record a time at the pause. We just paused, and I didn't see a time at the pause, which is fine. We didn't keep moving. We stopped, so that's fine.
Taylor Ann did record a pause at
Oh, she did? I
22:32.
didn't see
Yeah,
it.
but the resume wasn't indicated by the pilot, so I'm not too sure how long that pause lasts. So I'm making a note here that the transect just resumed, but it was very brief.
Okay.
Okay. And we didn't keep moving that I could tell particularly, so we didn't lose, you know, there wasn't a gap in a spatial gap in the transect. Dead sponges here with Phorea on, live Phorea growing on them. I can't tell what the dead ones were. Ooh, nice.
So I've been seeing, so would that be Lophelia? Dead Lophelia that we're seeing? The sort of,
I don't think so, because it doesn't look like a rubble pile, and
I was looking at that as well, and there was some that looked like Ophelia, but I saw a live sponge that had kind of that texture. So
yeah.
maybe
Okay.
So what do you think that is?
Sponge.
It does look a lot like Lophelia, but it's covered in, and the live white one looks a little bit like Lophelia as well, but I'm not sure. Not as abundant as the other sponges that we're seeing. Not Phorea also. It's definitely something different. Looks Lophelia-like.
I think it might be Phorea, but it is clumped very differently.
Yeah, it doesn't look fine scale enough to me to be Lophelia, but it looks
well when we
chunkier.
see another batch of it, we'll point it out to you what we're talking about.
Well, there's one right down there, right, with the Phorea on it. Well, now we've gone on.
Well, I'm looking for a live patch.
Oh.
But yeah, there's also a lot of dead.
Tom thinks it's dead heterocone.
Okay.
But we can zoom in when we're done with the transect if we're still seeing it. We've been seeing it for along the way for quite a while.
By the way, we are just around point EB, and we're 150 or so, about 150 meters into the transect. So we'll just keep going to 200, but we will be passing EB.
Okay, cool.
That was my updated goal.
You're going to make it.
You look at how many we only have till what, 4 a.m.?
If you see something that looks like Lophelia ahead of time, we can interrupt the transect, Lisa.
Yeah, I saw that's what Tom said.
Yeah, if you see it again.
I was doubting that it was Lophelia at this depth also, but maybe we won't. Let's hope we see it again. You saw it too, right, Rennie?
I saw what you're talking about. I thought that when we saw it earlier when we were closer up, and it looked like a kind of a unique sponge form, almost like at some of the base of these bigger sponges, you'll see like the tendril-like ones. It almost looked like just a sponge made of that, but and that does look quite Lophelia-like. but I don't know what I'm talking about, so. Not a biologist, asterisk.
You know a great deal, though.
Yeah.
Just seen a lot of underwater footage as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you got to see is the underwater footage to be able to make things out. So there's a deep sea sole next to a Dover sole. They were in the lower right hand corner. The deep sea sole was smaller.
There you go. It's about 25 meters left to go.
Okay. Looks like that squat lobster is sort of pointing the way, like, those guys at the airport.
Airport.
Come over here.
Oh,
yeah. Indicating.
That away.
Yes. Bring it on in. Bring it on
Waving
in.
his arms.
Hagfish landing strip.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a mushroom coral.
Good eye. Yep. And some more over to the on the
Oh yeah, a
right
bunch of
side
them.
of that rock.
Yep. I think our paths are a bit diverged here. Our paths are diverged a little bit, which is why.
Yeah.
Nearly at the end, yep. Another 10 meters to go.
Have you seen anything, Lisa, like you saw before that
No.
resembled Lophelia?
Mm-mm. I'm looking, but I don't see it again. It just had that sort of leafy, flat structure.
Okay, so as we're nearing the end here, and I'm about to call in another move, do we have any kind of directions aside to go straight to EC? I've got the map up here, just looking between slope and backscatter. EC has that lower backscatter. On the way there, it looks like we'll encounter mostly flat and then a couple of slopes on the way.
I'm just pulling up the high pack right now.
Sure.
I think straight to EC might be good for the next watch, but we'll let them decide.
Sure.
I think Tom's on the next watch with